Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
What's up, Culture Crew? Grab your favorite kicks, sit tight, because we got some streaming shockwaves rattling Spotify. Doechi and Kendrick Lamar just lost nearly 30 million combined monthly listeners. And yeah, that's massive. But instead of just dropping stats, we're diving into why this matters, what it tells us about hip-hop's streaming era, and why it's not the end game. It's a new chapter. Let's break it down. A recent Facebook post went viral, stating Doechi and Kendrick Lamar have reportedly lost nearly 30 million Spotify monthly listeners, ! That got me checking Spotify. Kendrick's at about 80.6 million monthly listeners as of July 15th, 2025. Doechi, meanwhile, skyrocketed earlier in 2025, hitting nearly 60 million around March and becoming the female rapper with the most monthly Spotify listeners. But now, her numbers have dipped, taking a chunk with all the algorithm shifts and attention rotations. Combine both drops, and yeah, that's around 30 million listeners lost across the two artists. Sounds alarming, but let's unpack what's really going on here. First, we gotta talk algorithms and streaming flows. Spotify's algorithm isn't just freezing static charts. It's constantly reshuffling who gets featured. Kendrick's GNX album dropped big time in November 2024. 44.2 million streams in 7 hours. All tracks debuting in Billboard's top 5. He rode that hype, performed Super Bowl 59 halftime, then hit the road on his Grand National Tour. But algorithms reward consistency. Once the hype settles, monthly listener totals often recalibrate downward. Same for Doechi. Her 2025 single Anxiety, sampling Gaudier, popped huge. Top 10 Hot 100, top charts in Australia, UK, New Zealand. That attention drove her to six-figure jumps in listeners, peaking near 60 million. But now, post-spike, natural drops kick and once casuals move on. Second, attention is a zero-sum game. Every new viral hit, like a K-pop comeback, Lil Wayne revival, Shadow Whale moment, pulls plays away. With Spotify's 110 million peak artist threshold, every platform refresh can nudge someone else. Drake's recent performance at Wireless Fest even nudged him past Kendrick. 80.65M versus 80.62M monthly listeners. These shifts aren't personal. They're simply attention economics in action. Third, Spotify's cleanup machine. The platform removes bot-generated or inactive streams regularly. That April purge removed volume across genres, including hip-hop. If any artificial spikes existed, intentional or not, they're wiped, trimming listener counts. The Kendrick-Drake bot allegations got heat, and Spotify responded. So any artificially inflated plays may have been stripped in a system-wide purge. Fourth, remember, monthly listeners is not equal to hardcore fans. It's impressions across 28 days. 30 seconds of playback counts as a listener. Fans might spin one track, skip the rest, then bounce, still counted. Big fan bases like Doechi's or Kendrick's can drive large spikes, but not all stick. Once the casuals bounce, counts deflate, even if core audiences stay loyal. So here's the narrative. Doechi exploded in early 2025, Grammy nominee, major streams, slick visuals. Kendrick dropped GNX, Super Bowl lit the sky. He hit historic milestones. First rapper to cross 100 million monthly listeners in February 2025. But a few months later, the chill wind hit. Doechi cooled from top female rapper stats. Kendrick dropped back from superstar overflow as Drake edged past him. Both dropped listeners, combined nearing 30 million gone in a flash. But here's the real takeaway. This isn't a collapse. This is the streaming life cycle. For Doechi, it's a foundational moment. Early career spikes, validation, followed by plateau. Next move? Keep feeding content. New singles, visuals collapse. Her core momentum is still rising. This dip just resets the rise. For Kendrick, this is just another swing. Streaming peaks or dips don't define K-Dot. He just performs Super Bowl, touring globally, pushing new projects. His legacy transcends monthly metrics. And with the Paramount / free special and next album coming, expect another wave. Here's what fans should do. Play their tracks deeply, not just hits. Add underrated gems to playlists. Algorithms notice sustained plays. Share online, tagging friends, dropping tracks in groups, reposting TikToks. Engagement keeps them trending. Support upcoming drops. Pre-save, hype visuals, stream days 1 and 2. These surges fuel algorithm spotlight power. Final world-building moment. Imagine streaming numbers like hype trains at live performances. You hit a peak, dope stage, crazy fans, then the crowd moves to next show. But true legends keep laying tracks for the next tour. That's where Doechi and Kendrick are. This drop? Just a train pulling into the station before next ride. If you believe in these artists, pass the track. Let their sound stay loud. Because streaming numbers shift, but cultural impact? That doesn't dip. If you vibe with this breakdown, do this. Hit that like, drop a comment. Who you riding for, Doechi, Kendrick, or the next breakout? And subscribe to catch every twist in hip-hop's streaming roller coaster. Once you're on this ride, you can't get off. Peace out.